and just seeing them, really, that's just the best part. I mean, Chris Brickley does a good job in some of the stuff he do, and being in New York, it was all great.
You look a little different. Have you lost a couple pounds?
Yeah, no, I'm down.
You look a little bit more cut.
Yeah, no, I'm down a whole lot, actually. I'm almost close to my freshman year weight, but by the first game, I want to be like right at my freshman year weight, because I think now I added in so much muscle, now I'm just getting all the fat off me, so I feel good.
So RJ's put some on, and you've dropped some.
Yeah.
How have you noticed that helping you?
I mean, it's been great because, I mean, in terms of durability, it's been great for me. I think going into my sophomore year, then junior year, I just tried to bulk up so much, and I just was really strong. And I mean, I don't think I really need to be that strong, more just cut and just be more effective with what I'm doing. So I think that's what I've been focusing on.
I have a theory about your game last year. You can tell me if I'm wrong or not, but I thought that you had added a lot to your game. You had those moves, those 2 dribble moves from the baseline, and then once you started getting doubled, they were taking more of that away. Are you going to be able to show more of that this year because the doubles won't happen as much because of what you have around you? Yeah,
I mean, that's my hope. I mean, last year I definitely added a lot of stuff, especially off the dribble and things like that. And I mean, that's my hope this year, to just be able to have the floor more space. So from the top of the key, I could take my man off the dribble and do those things. That way, hopefully, it's nobody in the gap and guys aren't packed in so much. It allowed me to do some of those things.
You guys have a lot of newness here. RJ said having newness right now is good.
Yeah.
This has been a good change for you guys. So how would you characterize that?
I agree. I mean, all the fresh faces, I think it definitely makes a difference. Just how last year went, I mean, it would have been tough going into this year, just still having to think about everything that happened last year. But now we got 6 to 9 new guys that don't even really know all about what happened last year and things like that. So it's just a fresh start, and I think it's great for us.
There are 5 guys on this roster that were captains of a college team last year. You, RJ, and then 3 of the new ones that came in. What is that dynamic like, having that in that room?
Yeah, I mean, it's been great because, I mean, this year, like, just even with meeting with the guys, me and RJ, just told them this year we want to do a better job of being able to hold each other accountable and challenge each other during practice. And, I mean, I think even early on we've kind of seen the effects of that and how it's helped us. I mean, if I'm slacking, I know Cormac or RJ get in my ear, get in my face, and vice versa, and that's kind of just been our message.
Is Elliott as good as advertised?
Yeah, no, I think he's going to be good. I was saying earlier, I think being a freshman now is way tougher than when I was playing college basketball, just because we got a lot of the older guys hanging around, and you add in the transfer portal and all that, so I think now, like, it'll definitely be tougher, but I think he will be good, and I know he'll be good just because of how smart he is and his ability to pass the ball, and his physicality, I think at that age, is way above what you would see in a freshman zone.
I have to ask a follow-up to that. He's going to have a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah.
You know what it's like to play under pressure here, whether you're doing well or not. How are you going to help him deal with that aspect?
I mean, really just tell him, like, I mean, I've even told him, like, as a freshman, it's going to be games where you don't play as good, and really you just got to have that next game up mentality. I think that's what I struggled with my freshman. Y'all all know, like, it was some games that was real messy, and it was some games that was real good.
Voices in the head.
Yeah, it really was. But I mean, I think going to my sophomore year, I just really didn't care at all, really. So, just trying to get him to know that now and just realize, like, we got some crazy ass fans too. So you gotta know, like, I mean, I even gotta tell that to the transfers now too, because I mean, I think people don't realize, like, coming into UNC, like, yeah, you playing at UNC, but I don't think people realize, like, the brand of playing at a school like this, like. It's like you playing for the Yankees or a team like that where you got people that really, really care about this stuff. Like, it's their life.
Harrison told a story about as soon as he got here, he was at Chick-fil-A, and the people working behind the counters wanted selfies with him. He had just gotten here.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, he didn't understand that. Like, even having practice and having all these guys, or early in the year having people come up to us even when we out just anywhere, walking in the gym and seeing all the former pros, it's just different stuff that they haven't seen, and it's just different here. You only see that really at, like, the Blue Bloods or, like, the VCUs or the schools that really are truly basketball schools. So it's just something that they got to get used to and really understand. But I'm trying to help them understand early. That way, once it comes, they're not worried or, I guess, afraid of the moment, you know?
Yes. You mentioned you and RJ wanting to hold people more accountable, but you mentioned Cormac in there too. It sounds like he has kind of quickly assumed the leadership role